So in a meditation practice, we have two qualities of experience: the external experience and the inner experience. We have to be mindful of these two qualities: the external, that which we hear and see through our senses, and the internal, that which we hear and see through the mind. And the inner one is the part that a lot of people get tripped on, because we can't see it, we can't hear it. It all happens in here. So in meditation practices, it behooves one to sit in the silence, in the physical silence. Because in this silence, in the void of audible sense, you begin to hear, you begin to see the extraneous chatter that is going on in here. How do we see it? Because in this external silence, there's nothing going on. And so any unrest, fidgeting, noise, internal noise you have are those thoughts. This is where all the activity is going on. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. When the present reality is nothing's going on here. So when you're sitting and meditating in the silence, you'll begin to see that chatter. So sit, listen, breathe. And observe how in this external silence there is that mental chatter. But that's okay if there's the chatter there. You can't stop the thoughts from coming. What you can do is distance yourself from those thoughts. Be an observer of those thoughts. And once you pull away from those thoughts and observe them, they don't mess with you anymore. So sit, enjoy the silence, observe those thoughts. They come and go, come and go, come and go. What arises when you do this enough times is an experience of distance from that mind chatter, and what that experience feels like is peace, bliss, respite, chill, silence, stillness. So the process to get to this experience of silence and stillness is essentially really easy. But the practice of it, because most people haven't practiced it, takes time to work. Because essentially this is what goes on. Lost in thought. And all that's needed to be done is wake up. Be here. Be in your environment and not lost in la la land. All it needs is to wake up. And so in your meditation practices, we practice this as often as necessary. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And if you practice this enough times, it becomes muscle memory to you, where it becomes your default. And this singular experience of this now becomes extended to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, a day, to as long as you can keep this focus of here and now. Basically, don't overthink it. Don't overthink life. Don't overthink this experience you're having in the present. You don't have to think about the present. The present is here. Just observe it. So as you go about your week, be mindful of when you start chattering in here, lost in thought, like, and practice. Here, now, focus. Okay. Now when you're focused here, the it comes and goes, but your awareness is here. It's grounded, present. Don't let the thoughts submerge you. Just swim on top of it. Oh yeah, that's a thought. Okay, cool. When we hold on to it, that's when we start to drown in them. Don't do that. Just swim on top of the thoughts. Yeah, okay, cool. So focus. Ground yourself.